Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Alicia, and I have this journal that I created that I wanted to do a flip through of, and this is just a journal I did for fun, and I used a potato bag that I got from the grocery store. It was made of this really cool paper, and I always wanted to think about making something out of it, so I did. And this is 3 signatures, and I don't know if you can see the, I did a little bit of art on it. So I used some color crayons, and then I smudged those in, and then I used some gold paint, and then I put these little gold nuggets. I adhered those on here, and they're stuck, but it's got some layers in this pretty trim and the frame, and then I've stitched around the whole thing, a little charm. And this, you could probably put a pen in here. There's the gold, you can see the gold paint, and here's the back. I put this little embellishment there, this real pretty lace. Got an envelope here, a pretty gold and green tag with some stenciling on it. And this is what the side looks like. I got various, charms and things like that on here. Sari silk, lace. It's pretty hefty. Real pretty buttoned for a pop of color. And so here's the inside. And if, the potato bag is pretty covered up. So if you look at one of my previous shorts, reels, or videos, you could see more of the bag. But I just decorated it. And then put some real vintage lace for the pockets in here. And then the kits that I used, I'll go through and search for them, and then I'll link them below. I think this is like an abstract ledger kit that I had purchased a while back. And this is kind of just a mix of different things I had in my stash. This is vellum. Got these ephemera pieces here, more lace and trim. Part of a magazine. Here's an envelope. Some coffee dyed tissue paper. Got these. Some vellum washi tape. I got a kit of vellum, washi tape, and I printed it on vellum and just cut those out. This is a piano, 1920s piano paper, I believe. And I just got various pieces in here. I just had a lot of fun making it. Here's a little pocket. And I'll be glad to finally use up a lot of things from my stash. Like, I was hanging on to this piece right here because I really like the colors. Here's an envelope. Another tuck spot. Here's the other part of the envelope with more piano paper. Put that back in there. There's a little pocket here. Looks like I'm not in frame. Okay, sorry. And here's a real nice piece. More vellum, washi tape. And here is just some random coffee dyed pieces. Okay, that was the first signature. Here's the next one. tag. I think this is Roxy Creations. So it's a mix of things. Another pocket. Got lots of pockets, butterflies, tags. If I can find all the links to the different digitals, I'll put it in the bottom description. Because all of these little fussy cut items, they're just a mix of different kits. More of that washi vellum that flips out. Tissue paper. So make sure I can frame 2 little tags with butterflies. A index card that I coffee dyed. Fussy cut flower. A big safety pin with pretty beads on it. There's another tag with some cheesecloth on the top. There's those. There's quite a bit of room for writing in here, so you could take all the ephemera out and just start putting photographs, or just use the pieces to write on, like a journal, a diary. Or it could be an art journal, since I kind of made the cover that way. Some coffee dyed writing paper. Another pretty tag. I love Roxy Creations digitals, they're real pretty. It's an envelope. Here's a side pocket here. Yeah, it's got quite a bit of ephemera in it. There's a tag to decorate. Envelope. I do have a lot of fussy cutting in here. There's a butterfly tuck spot. More vellum. And here's the back. There's a tag. And then you can see the shimmer of the gold paint here. So that's the one that I did. Kind of went crazy with the art part of it. Anyway, I love it. It was fun. I enjoyed it so much. If you like it, like, share, subscribe. You can message me on Instagram. And so if you look for the links, you'll find it on my channel. If you're interested in this, message me, or you'll probably find this at Etsy as well. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.